You are tuning in to Bomb City Talk with Steven Rosas and comedian Skylar Potter.
Oh, I can't seem to get away from my demons, keeping dreams
from my wicked back pain.
Oh, the pressure's building up. I know I could cry.
You're like your back could crack.
Please help me find a cure for this disease.
Massage me, please, it's killing me. It's hurting so bad that I could scream.
Yes.
Oh, man.
I think we need to leave that in there.
I could do that.
Welcome to the Bomb City Talk, episode 14. Our views and opinions do not directly reflect our past or future views and opinions. We try not to, but often use adult language and talk about adult situations. That's a disclaimer, and we're your hosts, Steven Rosas and comedian Skylar Potter. And actually, we've got a guest today. His name is George, and you're going to go ahead and introduce your goddamn self.
George Hibden. My stage name is Glitter.
I picked them up at the club before the show.
I don't use glitter. It's terrible. It sticks everywhere.
Gets us caught.
You tried that one already?
It's yeah, especially with the beard. Just a local comedian hanging out with Skylar, trying to figure out how to do this funny thing, you know.
Right.
Thanks for having me on, boss. Good job.
No
Thanks.
problem. Well, I mean, you're here.
Yeah, well.
You know, like we had Hayden Pedigo on last week.
Hayden Pedigo. I'm going to let the viewers know right now that we're recording this one much later than we normally would.
Yeah.
So the language is probably going to be a little bit more vibrant than it normally would.
And drunk.
Yeah. That too.
Well, no, I'm
always like, we try
Skylar's not drinking.
It's like we try not to use hard language, and then we're like, what the fuck is going on there, people? Like right out the gate. So
we bring it up about every fourth episode. Skylar does. He's stuck on it about how we say we try not to.
Like,
we don't try not to.
We don't even attempt it whatsoever.
So
people know that.
You've got the disclaimer, so that's all you can do.
We try not to,
like,
but
hey,
we
look,
often do.
We're gonna say some stuff.
It should say it. We're gonna.
Always.
We're definitely
so
gonna.
change the disclaimer.
Every single time.
I just love poking the bear. That's like my favorite thing.
Every single time.
Because we're both always on the show. So it's like, how do I get a rise out of them this week?
Yeah.
That's the one thing I know that works. You're better than me in every other way.
I'm so sure.
In life.
Oh my God, what's been going on with you guys? Y'all are both comedians. Y'all both do open mic.
That's a very loose term for me,
every week.
Yeah, well,
every
we do
week
open mic. We did we both did the
806.
Urbana.
Oh yeah, Urbana.
Battle. What was it? Was it like a roast battle?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And
there was a winner who won.
Triumphant. I left.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, fuck
he
it.
dropped the mic on him, and he killed it. So,
yeah.
But whenever that's all you've done your whole
Here's
life.
the secret. There was one lady in the crowd. So, and I paid her to stay. So
his mom showed up, bought us all coffee. It was fantastic. It was nice.
She loves me.
We got scones.
Nice.
Yeah, and the what was messed up was Urbana was really upset that she brought homemade scones. They're like, that's kind of fucked up. She's like, but you can't tell a mom no. She's like, that's my son. He just won. I know because I voted. Yeah.
Yeah, and these are handmade scones.
And these are handmade scones for my son, the winner.
Would you girls like one?
She's always called me that, even when I was losing. And kids named my son the winner.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, yeah,
awesome.
It was fun. Good stuff. Not very many people showed up, of course, but
the 806
was fucking packed. Yeah, freaking packed. Sorry.
The 806 is always
no, we're gonna
good,
cuss.
Right? Okay.
Dude, yeah, the 806 is that's my home. That's like where I started. I feel like
apologizing is worse than cussing.
Yeah, how fucking dare you?
Sorry, I couldn't let that go.
Fair enough. Thank you. All right.
But yeah, I feel like wherever you start is where you're gonna be the most comfortable. So a lot of like George and Tim, y'all started at Whiskey. You guys are the most.
My first show was at the 806.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I did the podcast with you,
and then
you were like, dude, we've got an open mic tomorrow. Show up, and I was like, and so you messaged me again. I was like, dude, show up, and so I went and did the 806, and it was effing terrible. And
see, I love the 806, because I think they're.
But it was my first show too, so I was heckin' nervous
to let you know whether your jokes will land or not.
For sure.
And then if you know for sure it's funny and it doesn't land, that means it's gonna kill at a bar.
Yeah.
That means that's bar material.
I can't wait for Whiskey River. I love Whiskey River. That's where I feel home because I can get a couple juices in me and whatever. F it, man.
I
It's
love
time to
Whiskey
have
River.
fun.
I like
So,
Whiskey River because the atmosphere, it had to grow on me at first.
You really got to grab their attention. So it's so hard for me to try to do any sort of a clean show. Like I feel really out of place at the coffee shops. So at the bar, I was like, okay, man, I've got this stuff I've been sitting on,
Right.
just telling my friends whenever I'm drunk, and I'm like, all right. So, what's up, you guys? Want to tell some fucking drunk stories? What's up?
Right.
So, I used to travel, and I've had my ass licked in 5 states, and they were all
my
like,
God.
what?
Yeah, that was his opener. I was like, the 806 was like,
No.
you should get tested.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
and Whiskey River
Yeah.
was like, what's her number?
Yeah, it
You
was
know what I mean?
fantastic.
Like it was
Yeah.
completely
It was fun.
different reactions.
So I
That's
definitely
hilarious.
feel more at home at Whiskey River than I do at but the 806, they'll let you know you need to work on some stuff for sure.
I love
For sure.
that's like, it's one of the tougher crowds. I call it, like, I think I've said this before, I call it Amarillo's little LA. Like, everyone there's already, they're already offended. They're already
Right,
upset.
right, they're already upset.
Like, they've already, half of the girls have their head shaved. It's
Yes.
a weird joint, man, but it's fun.
Bigger
Nice.
earlobes than they have.
No
boobies.
offense
No, well, who
to
cares?
whoever.
Like, who
heard
cares?
I mean, if you go to 806, that's fine.
Offense. Like, everybody's going to be offended.
Take it.
Yeah, like I said, they're already offended. I'm like, no offense. They're like, that's offensive to say no offense.
Yeah.
But definitely the
You can't win anything.
You can't win it.
the Urbana roast battle was probably my most favorite show that I've done so far.
I had a lot of fun.
It was so we did some prompts and stuff.
Yeah.
We came up with some stuff to talk about. Everybody did a little 3-minute bit, and then just basically 9 adults standing on a stage just roasting the shit out of each other.
That's so funny.
So I mean, even just between us, it was fantastic. But,
I
you know,
got
it was
no one really hit me hard enough for me to go like, oh god, that hurt. You know what I mean? So I was happy with it.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely low. Like you drink, right? Like that's all. That's what Tim said for years.
yeah.
He just goes, George, I don't know. You've been peed on, right? Like
That's so funny.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
would
it's
feel
a true
like,
damn
well,
story.
yeah, I mean,
Wu
I
Tang
have.
Tim.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, does it hurt my feelings? No.
No, not at all. I'm just really happy that you remembered. You
Yeah.
high piece of shit.
Yeah, dude.
Like, you think about me?
I was like,
Right. After the shows, even that's fantastic. I do have fans.
Skylar, I don't know. Your podcast could be better, I guess. That's what he told me.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he was my next guest.
Nobody listens to your show.
Yeah.
They're like, well, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if someone's like, no one listens, I'll be like, fair.
But, like,
fair.
I try.
Like,
I mean, I could say I don't try. That's why. Like,
well, like, it's weird. When I got on my analytics the other day, I was like, why the, like I hadn't posted anything that day, so it was just abnormally high for not
Yeah.
posting. So I was like, maybe they're listening to back episodes or something like that. And then I looked, and like a lot of them were from Sweden and the UK, and there was like multiple down. I was like, wow, that's fucking kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
well, yeah. I mean, it's just consistency. Like, once you start putting more and more and more, it's naturally going to build up.
Yeah.
Definitely
What
overload
am I-
the content.
Yeah.
Overload
yeah.
content, yeah.
Yeah, mine hits too many platforms, I think. 'Cause I realize now it hits every Facebook page I'm co-part of, so it's like constantly hitting every page. And I'm on like 5.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I was like, maybe I bet people are kind of getting tired of seeing that fucking image.
Well, you got to do different things for different pages.
No, you're doing right, because the only way to promote is to just let Facebook do it for you.
Yeah,
and
I haven't.
it's
Like,
doing it.
I
So
share it, and then I
Well,
let,
I
I
mean-
let everyone else do it.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to promoting shows, though, that's so fucking hard.
yeah,
Because like you sink so much time into promoting a show, and then like you're
Yeah.
getting flyers made, and you're sharing, and you're getting responses, and then the day of the show, like you may have had like 200 interactions on the fact that you had that show, and then 18 people show
Yeah.
up. It's like,
Well,
man.
I used to share my business on like 27 groups. You know what I mean? Like the same post on 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
because, and like that was like
wrong
viral
messages.
marketing.
Like if I get like a wrong number
That's a good way to
text
do it.
message.
Yeah.
throw it into groups, and then the 400 people who are watching,
Exactly.
let this wall fall or whatever. That's a good idea too, huh? I never thought of that.
See,
should.
whenever I get like a wrong number, like someone texts the wrong number,
Oh yeah.
the moment I find out it's a wrong number, I just start promoting. Like I start saying, like I'm like, oh, you should follow my YouTube channel. Don't like da da da. Like you know what I mean? Like
Right.
I have a podcast. Like you should
Annoy
check
the
it
shit
out.
out of a wrong
And then-
number. That's fantastic.
Well, one time it was another comic. Like,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was like, oh, my bad. He sent me like a photo. I was like, a comedian. Like, he was like, I used to do stand up. And like he like had sent me a picture of some lady and was like, look, she's wearing that jacket you got her. And I was like, I don't even know who this bitch is, bro. Like I have no idea who this is. And so I just texted him. I was like, I think it's the wrong number, homie. He's like, you're right. And I was like, hey man, not for nothing. You should go check out Yellow City Comedy on. You know what I mean? It turned into like a 45-minute conversation.
Well, hey, man, you got to market. You got to market yourself.
But I didn't save his number. I never, I should have checked back. Like, what'd you think?
Can I get some feedback? Could you go leave a review?
Comment.
Could you leave a review? 5-star review?
Dude, I'm going to blow you up
Right,
if I don't
yeah,
see
yeah.
a comment that you're like, this is the wrong number guy. I swear to God, I'm going to call you every day until you leave that comment.
Oh, my God.
Just one thumb up, motherfucker. That's all we need from you,
all
all right?
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, thumbs
all
up.
I'm fucking asking.
A follow and like. You don't even got to read the shit.
Oh, my God. All right, Skylar, do your sponsors now.
Boom.
Segue. Since we're talking about thumbs
and
up.
The sponsors, there's No Third Lane at nothirdlane.com, and we will do our best to link it. They're currently their website is under construction.
Oh, it's under construction. Okay, so but
It was the last time that the last time I did a podcast on the relapse, I tried to. God, I need a burp. I tried to link it, and it wasn't available anymore.
Oh, okay.
But it's because I contacted them. They're putting up like new photos and shit like that, so it'll be up soon. But nothirdlane.com, you can go to nothirdlane.com. There's like screen printing basically. They'll help you out. You can get hoodies, stickers, anything like that, T-shirts. What I think is dope is I'm able to use them for merchandise. That's what I'm going to use them for, is to get merch for stand-up comedy.
Some YCC
Bands can use it for
hoodies.
that too. But this is what I think is super cool, is that you can if you're a business owner and all of your employees need to be in uniform, you can contact these guys, because 10% of the overall cost goes kickback. It's for scholarships for Texas college students.
Nice.
So you get a 10% kickback to the community, which I think is awesome, and then you can save a little bit more money on that by using the promo code YCC.
YCC.
So, there's a way to save money and kickback for Texas college students, so I think that's dope. We have Recycled Entertainment, which is here in Amarillo, Texas. It's a used gaming store. I don't know, I know you guys play games.
I mean, they're the best place for me to go find Magic cards, and especially new Rocket League stuff.
Dude,
They've
anything. And they have the #1 selection for singles cards. Like, I had a buddy ask me, he's like, why are you buying packs, Skylar? You're older than that.
wasting time.
And it's true. Like, if you're opening packs and praying that you're going to get that card that you want, you're paying $4 or $5, and you're probably not
For
going to get
one.
it. Well, you can walk into the building.
Right.
They're going to have them in the case. You can pick them out, and
hell
boom,
yeah.
you got your card.
Okay.
So they have the largest selection of single cards for both Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, or Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic. I haven't looked at their Pokemon section, to be honest, but used video games, anything you can think of, man,
yeah.
from the Nintendo, Atari, all the way up
Right.
to Xbox One, stuff
yeah.
like that. So
Oh,
go
yeah.
check them out, and you can find them at recycledentertainment.games, and you can actually use that to look through their inventory to see if they have the cards that you're looking for.
Beefcake, shout out.
And then one of my favorite ones, that they were the ones that gave us all the hot sauces for the Hot Wing Challenge.
Shit, yes.
At Spitefully Spicy on Instagram. Spitefully Spicy is, dude, my boy Colin Robinson. You can find him on Instagram at Colin
beautiful
Sucks.
sauce.
It's SUX.
Oh, man.
Dude, he has some of the best salsa in town. My favorite, personally, is the mango habanero. I fucking love it, dude. It just now, whenever I taste it, I just taste breakfast.
Yeah.
Because I always use it on hash browns. It's so good.
I
But
bet
you
it's
can-
good on some fried eggs.
So you can
Oh,
get blueberry
my God.
ghost pepper. They have
The blueberry ghost pepper is really good with some
strawberry-
chorizo.
The blueberry ghost pepper is just like pretty.
strawberry strawberry Carolina Reaper, and he has a plethora of sauces. You guys make sure to go follow him.
Plethora.
Yeah, there you go. I'm pulling out shit today.
Reading
At
dictionaries.
Spitefully Spicy on Instagram, and you can actually order the sauces from him, and he'll get them to you. So that's a good thing right there. And then don't forget that this is a Yellow City Comedy production.
And it
Right.
helps a local dude in town making money doing home good things.
Yeah.
And and I'm not lying, they're fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
I have like 6 different. They're so good. The hatch green chili.
Yeah,
Right?
break yourself.
He has this Fresno
Yeah.
pepper that's
Yeah.
fermented, bro.
Oh my God.
And it's so fucking good. I'm excited about every one of our sponsors, but I'm
I admire
enthusiastic about Spitefully Spicy because
well, food, man.
that
Yeah.
and I'm 100% a consumer
Oh,
of
shit,
all of our
every time.
sponsors. But I use the fuck out of Spitefully Spicy.
That was an alarm.
Hot sauces, man. Like
Yes.
every sponsor that I use them. Like
Right,
I'm not gonna sponsor, or I'm not gonna ask to be sponsored by somebody I don't
Right.
think their product's good. But I fucking love Spitefully Spicy's hot
Right.
sauce, man.
Speaking of using people, we use
Donald Trump.
Hold on.
we use Beat Bodega.
We just use them. We use the hell out of them, you guys.
for our intro music.
We
That's
use
burden.
and abuse in
Oh, wait,
62s, man.
But you can go to our in the descriptions and see the link to the to the intro music, the whole song. The cover art is Brian Guffey. I think last week I did it. Yeah, at Atomic Axe. And then if you dig us or feel like you must whine about what we've said, find us on Facebook at The Bomb City Talk. Email us at thebombcitytalk@gmail.com. Or if you're feeling brave, contact us individually on Instagram and Twitter at Mr. Steven Rosas and at comedian...
Nope.
Oh, no. At Funny Guy Sky.
Funny Guy Sky over here.
I need to update my notes.
Chucky Poo Sneakies.
Also, George, where can we find you at?
Facebook.
Outside of V&M begging.
Let me get some cigarettes. George Hibden on Facebook. I think it's George_Hibden on Instagram. I'm currently on a Facebook ban for something I thought was completely hilarious, but they decided was not. So, but Instagram.
Facebook?
What'd you do this time? I need to know because I know what you did last time.
It was
Showed your asshole to everybody.
It was the same thing, but it wasn't my asshole.
Quit showing assholes to everybody.
Man,
like, we know what they look like.
How else?
Okay?
How else are you gonna get a chick to lick it to live? I mean, you got to keep that hoe pristine.
If you're an adult, is that like a dick pic? Is it like a?
I mean,
whole, like a
you've never
whole...
asked a chick for a shot of her butthole.
I can't say that I have.
Up. I mean, you've been with Brett for forever.
I'm married.
So I mean, all you got to
married.
do. Oh, so you don't want to see it anyway.
Yes,
I can do whatever.
This dude actually cried
if I want.
But see, George is the kind of guy. He actually cried whenever Backpage got shut down.
I did for real. That ain't no bullshit.
Real tears.
It's terrible. So
I feel like if anything, I'm oversexed. Like I can
But he's
do
one of
like the real thing with my wife.
He hates
and then
fantasy stuff.
Like porn.
You got it's the range of things that you're able to get on sites like that, as opposed to shit that you're probably not gonna be able to talk your wife into doing.
Ask him what his
it's
favorite
not
TV show is.
Oh man,
just take a
Because
fucking
it's
wild
not.
guess.
You're not gonna guess it, and it's not. It's
what is it?
It's the complete polar opposite of whatever the fuck you're thinking.
What is it?
Star Trek.
100%.
No, I dig Star Trek. All right, yeah,
Dude, but no, like you dig Star Trek.
The level,
I've watched Star
like,
Trek. This dude, I call him every day. We're buddies. I talk to him every day. What are you doing? Watching Star Trek.
Yeah,
It's
video games or Star Trek.
That's the only thing you use Netflix for.
Pretty much.
Get it like you live, man.
Literally
Comedy.
all of them. But like my Netflix is literally like it's not all just Star Trek. So I mean, my Netflix queue is like okay, so it's Next Generation, Deep Space Nine,
Oh fuck yeah.
Voyager, and then we get into like so I've been watching the Ozarks only because of Tom Segura, but so and then the
Have you
next
seen?
one.
Everyone's talking about that fucking show, dude.
It's only because I mean he's laundering money for the cartel, and you just don't like. Whenever
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
That's from the get, like first episode. So stop. But then I've got like
spoiler
the Civil
alerts.
War, but the rest of it's all space stuff. So it's. I mean, I'm a nerd. I like to get high and stare at
It's
the
so
sky.
crazy to me.
Speaking of
his personality
Netflix.
is so different.
No,
from
no, I
yours.
dig it. No, like I could imagine Star Trek, Star something.
What are you watching on Netflix?
Have y'all seen the Norm Macdonald show?
No,
I haven't.
started
I've
it.
seen it. I haven't watched it.
It's fucking
I've seen that it's on
funny.
there.
I don't like
fucking
doing
funny.
seasons. I don't like doing seasons until after
No, it's not-
starting
it's
something
like
until the next
it's
one starts.
It's a show.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's like they did the comedians in cars. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
what was the other one they did? There's got to be at least 2 seasons before I start watching something because
This one's
Saturday
so much
rolls
more
around
funny.
and I'm gonna fucking get high and watch that shit all day.
This one's so much fun. It's so funny. It's so fucking
See,
funny.
I started watching that. What is it? Paradise PD.
Yeah.
I started watching it off of a recommendation of a buddy, and the reason I was like excited about it was Kyle Kinane does the voice for the for the dog, which I was like I was 100% stoked on since I've met him.
I feel like it's too
looks
hype
like a
for me,
dog.
man. I started watching it and I was like, man, it's too much.
There's a lot
too
going
quick.
on. Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
F for Family?
F is for
Yes,
Family.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Fantastic.
I love F is for Family, dude.
I stopped watching.
Bill
once,
Burr,
like,
man.
Yeah, I stopped watching once the kid fucked.
Oh, dude!
what's
After
his
that, I
name's
was
wife.
like, I'm in, dude. That's awesome.
No, well, like,
He's
like
like-
I'm like that. If I get too invested and it gets like it gets too hard on me to watch, I'm like, nah, I'm out. Like I can't commit, because I'm just like I need my brain time. I like if I start committing to something like that, like I'm just like nope.
I mean, you really only got like 5 more episodes after that. Anyway,
I haven't
so.
watched the end of Dexter. I haven't watched the end of Breaking Bad. I've watched most of the like up to like 7 episodes. Like you know what I mean, like up to the almost end, and then I'm like, this is getting too rough. I'm out.
That's so
seriously,
fucked up, man.
Walking Dead. I watched that up until like season 7, and then I'm just like, nope, too much.
Yeah, I can't. I didn't get into the Walking. I don't watch a lot of TV, man. Like at The Office, I watch a lot of The Office. Like your Star Trek is like my Office.
I watched the very last episode of The Office. I think that's the only show I've ever finished.
So the one whenever they got married, put your boy to tears. I'm saying,
dude. Yeah, there's like a few key episodes.
Yep.
And like the very last episode's one, and then the one where Michael leaves is one. Whenever like him and Jim are in the office talking about how they'll have dinner the next or lunch the next day, even though they both know that he's leaving.
You know,
dog. It's,
man, you know what I like about like Dwight is like when he went in their house and like fixed their fucking cabinets, like all their cabinets were. He's such
a weirdo, bro.
He is weird. He's like your enemy, but like the best friend too. Like in the world, like the best friend you could have, but your enemy. I don't know.
We all know someone like that in real life too.
Yeah,
my fucking boss
that you fuck with, and then y'all butt heads. But when it comes to go time,
oh yeah,
definitely
go time. My boss, definitely my boss.
Oh shit. Well, we talked. What are y'all listening to any music?
Currently, right now, no.
Man, like
I'm just kidding.
I mean, we were doing some Rocket League earlier, and I threw on some 80s throwback. That's kind of been on my Pandora list lately.
80s throwback?
Hells yeah.
You know what? I was listening to the radio today.
Like the actual radio?
Like the real radio?
Yeah, no, it's
God,
Pandora.
I hate that, man.
They were playing like...
I drive in silence now. I do.
He's like, I
just turn the fucking radio off.
My boss has the radio going at the shop, and whenever that fucking Kiki song comes on, I just go turn it off.
Oh, boop. Fuck that song.
Done.
Fuck
hate
that
it.
song so hard. Like, that's not real music. I feel like the Eminem MGK beat,
oh yeah,
like
I've
set
paid
me
attention
up
to that.
set me up so high, like I peaked out, and then like I feel like it went quiet, and now I'm just like, oh.
Well, like what happened?
What
He
now?
released that picture of him flipping, like everybody flipping off the camera.
Well, then
and he was in
like,
the Kill Shot shirt, but then it turned out he was like a Fall Out Boy concert.
Yeah, and everybody was pissed, and they were like booing him or something like that. MGK.
So I actually heard an MGK song the other day at work, and it came on, and I was like, man, this is a pretty badass song. I said, I asked my boss, I said, who is this? And he's like, that's MGK. And I was like, oh wow, he's not that bad. You know, he ain't a real piece of shit. He can fucking flow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, this whole situation in my mind is like, whenever the grandson has finally decided, like,
dude,
I'm gonna show, this is my house now, Grandpa. And then Grandpa's
it's like an actor.
oh no, I still got
honestly,
fire on
dude,
you.
hold on, that's like Donald Glover. That's like Donald Glover saying to Denzel Washington that he's a better actor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like, dude, you're a great actor, dude. You're great.
Yeah.
You're good, man.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you gonna start
You can't
some beef
compare
with
though.
Denzel Washington?
You can't compare though. And then
I'm
Washington
the next
comes,
Morgan Freeman. Get the fuck out of here. You know you're not.
No, you're not.
No,
Morgan Freeman's the
I don't
next
care
Morgan
who says
Freeman.
that. You're not the next Morgan Freeman. You're just no one is. There's not another one. That's
Will Smith.
God
Will
gave
Smith.
us one.
You think you're the next Will
God-
Smith? Jaden.
God gave
Jaden's
us one Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
That's it.
Who did Darth Vader's voice?
James Earl Jones.
Yeah, so James Earl Jones, Morgan Freeman, when those two men die, who do we have left for voiceover work?
That's me. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Sign me up.
Luke, I am your father.
Luke! Terrible.
I am your father.
Actually,
Like
the real line is no, right?
Yeah.
No, I am
No,
your father.
I am your father.
Oh no, I don't know. Fuck
That's
it.
Mandela effect, dude.
No.
I'm just
That's just how it was. Do you remember C-3PO having a silver leg?
dude. I don't. Here's the thing. My stepdad, when I was growing up, was obsessed with
Used to
Star
beat you?
Wars.
Oh.
Yes, that was like his second favorite thing. To do. His favorite thing was Star Wars, right? And so, but like, I just genuinely I didn't like him, and so I hated his favorite thing too. And
Fair
so
enough.
I'm just a little late to it, man. Like, I mean, I try to watch them. I get that they're good movies. I get it's a good storyline. They're boring to me, man. I don't enjoy them.
I
And
wasn't
it
big
has
on
nothing to
Star
do
Wars
with the movie itself. You know what I mean? Or like the
Well,
production.
I mean, honestly, like
it's just
it is long.
Oh,
You know,
for
it
sure.
It runs.
I mean, they're
it
2:30
runs
apiece.
itself out.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're so long. Like your friends, like, let's watch Star Wars. That's the equivalent of like, dude, I would slap my friend if they're like, hey, you want to come over and watch Fellowship of the Ring? It's like, I'm gonna
No.
show up, but it's to slap the shit out of you. What's wrong, dude?
Exactly. I'm a fan. I'm
You
a
want
fan of it
Xanax?
for
What
what
happened?
It is.
Right.
I'm a fan of it for what it is. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, sure, George Lucas. I mean, you can't knock that dude for anything he's done. I mean, he hasn't never done a bad movie, especially any of the Star Wars. I mean, they
I had this
highest grossing that was on the Doug Loves Movies.
Someone argued with me about pod racing. I can't remember who it was. Someone came on the podcast.
About the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was Matt.
Was it Matt?
Yeah, because
Dude,
I was listening to that thing and I was like, you know what, man, I'll fucking punch you in the face.
I had
That
that
game is
special
shit.
Yeah, I had the
Matt
special edition.
Viegas?
Yeah.
I had the special
Matt
edition
Viegas?
N64, bro.
It wasn't Viegas.
Are you sure it wasn't?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Matt Viegas
like it was
hates everything that is good.
Yeah. Fuck
Like
it.
it
Matt
probably is him. He's
Dude,
like,
Matt
Footman,
Viegas is
fuck,
awesome.
fuck pot. He is,
Yeah,
but
hipsters,
because he's a little
hipsters.
bitch, like he hates everything. Fucking.
Showed up at the Owen mic the other day. Swear to God, looking like a fucking assistant principal for a
No,
junior high.
he's like, I get it, I look like that, but I was like, dude, you look like an aspiring stepdad. like you're on the troll for like a fucking mom with like a 3 to 5. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah.
If either of y'all were
Just
Mexican,
parking
you could
at
call him,
bars.
like the dirtiest white boy in Amarillo.
He's parking at bars that only have minivans in the parking
Yeah.
lot. He's like, I ain't going to Hoots, no minivans there.
no minivans.
No
Go
minivans.
down
I'm
to
looking
the
for
cactus.
moms, dude. I'm looking for moms.
Mom trolling.
Yeah, I want to help with homework, baby. You know what I mean? That's what he looked.
I
The
mean,
belt was too nice. The belt was
I
too
want to be the
nice.
stepdad. I want to be the stepdad.
Yeah.
He looked like he left court, bro.
He
on
looked
the
like he
cool.
left court.
Yeah.
We're like, it's 9. You could have changed. Court always ends at 5.
My mom said I look nice, so I just kept it on. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Dude, I started watching a show called Live PD. Have y'all seen it?
No.
This is dope. It's like Cops, but in real time, and they just have 8 people.
The
like,
commentary's fucking terrible, though.
Yeah, no. Like, I love when they just because they'll just shut up.
Yeah.
Like they'll just stop talking. And then like they'll have like the cheesy like, do you what do you? Does it ever make you mad when people talk shit to you like that? And he's like, yeah. All right, on to the next. We're going live in Las Vegas. But yeah, they have like 8 units across like in different places, and they just switch back and forth, and they literally just have camera crews with
It's
them.
like ESPN for the police. Like they're just they're just looking for the play.
And like literally they're just showing you like I'm pretty sure like it's like an obligation. Like they don't do traffic stops.
Right.
Like they'll pull like if it's like necessary they will. But they're showing up to like cars that have ran into houses.
Yeah.
And people like there's like guns in every episode. Like you're just like this shit is like it's the one show that makes me go, all right, I kind of feel bad for cops. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like because like I watched it yesterday. This guy had it rough, like 4 stops in a row, man.
Well,
Just
you know, if you think about it, like in average circumstances, it's like stupid people, and like cops are like, all right, I don't know what's going on. Like this is totally like whatever.
They just show up to like a family dispute.
Whatever. Yeah. No, if they show up to a family dispute, somebody's
It
getting
happened.
shot.
Oh,
Somebody's
yeah.
getting
Yeah,
shot.
no, someone got stabbed.
Yeah. Jesus
Not the
Christ.
cop.
Anyways,
They were like they showed up and they were like, I'm stabbed. They're like, who did it? They're like
My grandma.
my grandma.
You
You know what? Honestly, there's a lot of people in jail for terrorizing a family member. I didn't realize like they turned that into a thing that you could get.
I feel like family and girlfriends are like they're covered under crime of passion.
Really?
Yeah, because you're like he's my like what is it? Dove Davidoff? Have I showed you that clip where he's talking about he's like love is like a drug.
yeah.
He's like, man,
Yeah,
like if
I
love
think
was a
we
drug,
played
they'd be
that
like,
before.
stay away from that shit. You could lose your house, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, but he's like, dude, he's like, he's talking about how he's like, that's why a crime of passion is like recognized in a court. He's like, that means somebody was like, did you or did you not stab your significant other? And he's like, and they were like,
We were fucking.
He wouldn't shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then the judge was like, we understand.
I got you. I know what you mean by that. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, because like, there's no one on earth that can make you as mad as somebody that you love.
No.
Because they're like, they just know what to say. They're like, you remember that one time you went to school with bad breath? You're like, fuck you, Brad. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my god.
So what about Last Man? What is it with Tim Allen?
Last Man Standing.
Last Man Standing. Yeah. What do you think about that being back? Because I'm fucking with it.
Last Man Standing?
I didn't know it got
What
canceled.
is that?
Yeah,
What is that?
Okay.
It's just Home Improvement.
Pretty much.
You know what?
But with
You brought it
daughters.
up.
It's like
I
Home
have
Improvement
no idea about
blended with. It's like Home Improvement meets. what's that fucking show with like with the Ruby or whatever, the
Okay.
redheaded, you know what I'm talking about? The redheaded country singer who had her own fucking show.
Reba?
Reba.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Home Improvement and Reba,
But they're in
fucking mashed
Colorado.
together.
Okay, all right. I liked Home Improvement, and I feel like I watched that whole thing, because it was prime time.
Yeah,
I
who
can't
didn't?
watch anything with a laugh track that I didn't watch when I was a kid.
Yeah, but
Like-
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
like Tim Allen didn't really break off from that or have any between times, and so anything he does now it feels like to me like hokey or
Who do you think is
know.
mad? Who do you think's sitting in prison right now mad at Tim Allen? Because that fool definitely rolled on
Oh,
somebody.
he did. He completely admitted to it. He
what
completely admitted to rolling.
wait what
Tim Allen was convicted in
Yeah.
the late 80s
what
for fucking
for possession of cocaine.
smuggling, right?
Yeah.
Like it was like, dude,
smuggling?
Yeah.
not smuggling. What is it? What is it when you move
Trafficking.
it? Trafficking.
Oh,
so,
sure, yeah.
So they caught him with
with
it.
like a lot.
Yeah, it was
Like
like 7 or 8 kilos, something more than any one man can do by
I want to
himself.
have fun like that. You know what
Man.
I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
That's
Like
a
I hear
dangerous-
stories.
that's
well,
a
no, I
dangerous
mean,
Dude, he
world.
had like a Grand Theft Auto Vice City porn mustache, bro.
Well, yeah, of
Pull
course,
up-
of
pull
course,
up the
of course.
mugshot. It was
Well,
fantastic.
I mean, and you see him when he's younger. Like he's a good-looking fella. He's not like a dad. He doesn't have dad.
oh
bod.
yeah, definitely doesn't.
He's like budding, trying to be a star guy. So he's like
I could have pictured him as like a country music artist or something.
almost
playing
trying
Jeff Foxworthy's
almost
backup
trying to
and
be
shit.
old Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
For real. The day America died.
The day America.
There you go, dude.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, I
there
mean,
he
like-
is.
He kind of looks like my uncle.
Yeah,
He looks like everyone's uncle.
he looks like a
Dude,
pedo- he looks
everybody
like
has an uncle that looks
Yeah.
like that, bro. And they're holding that same sign. Where they have
a, Skylar, I feel like if you could like shave your face like that, you could do a good
Tim Allen, a good fat Tim Allen. I got a little
no,
fatter of a
no,
face.
you're almost like get the
It's pretty-
haircut, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty close. No,
Dude, the commitment level that would have to come with me cutting my hair
Yeah.
for this Halloween costume.
Yeah.
I had a friend who did that. He shaved his head.
I'll buy the fucking polo though.
terrible.
I'll
We'll
buy
just
the
have to
polo.
figure out where to get the old school police
Well, that
information.
I can't. I
we can
can't
make
grow a
one of
mustache
those.
right
We
here.
can
We'll have
make
to.
one of those.
We'll have
yeah.
to fill it in. We'll use my hair that I chop off.
My wife's a professional fucking makeup artist. We
Dude,
can-
you know how Joe Rogan has that picture behind him in his old studio of I think a fucking Jimi Hendrix.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, I want that with that Tim Allen picture.
Oh, that would be
That's
awesome.
100% what I want in here.
That'd be
That's
awesome.
what I need in here.
Like
Nice.
a canvas, a
Dude,
big old canvas.
someone draw a picture of Tim Allen and send it to me.
Oh,
Give it,
you know who-
an
you know
art
who?
like I want like a rendition of his mugshot.
You know who I think can do that?
Huh?
Who was your sponsor earlier? The first sponsor
Atomic
you talked
Axe.
about? No, your sponsor from your first one.
Oh yeah, at nothirdthing.com.
NoThirdLane.com. They could probably print
Oh,
that out
yeah.
for
They
you.
could print
put
that
it
out
on
for
a
me, but
shirt.
I want a picture.
I bet they could put it
Or
on
a shirt would be
They're
dope.
printers, aren't they? Don't they do everything? Like,
I'm sure.
Can't they put it on a canvas? I think
Like-
they
like-
do everything.
Like they would
bro.
do a flag.
Yeah. Something like
I'm
that.
about it.
Good
Like I'm
looking
about it. I want that tattooed on my back.
Steve-O the shit out of yourself.
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
That's awesome,
I'd
dude.
pay for half of it.
Yeah.
I would definitely watch it.
I'd pay a couple payments. I'd pay for a couple sessions.
I'm gonna get my arm done here soon. I was supposed to get it this last week.
Right, you were supposed to do it Thursday, and
Yeah,
He pussed out.
No, I didn't puss out. The tattoo artist was tied up. I would have pussed out though. He didn't give me the opportunity to.
why? Why would you push out?
Dude, it was gonna be 8 hours.
So what?
I told him today. I was like, I will sit the best I can. He's like, as long as you make it at least 4. And I was like, that's doable. I can do fucking 4 hours.
Yeah, 4.
8
Until you're 3 in and you're like, holy
until
shit,
you're an
my
hour
arm
in,
is
dude.
numb.
Until you're an hour in, or that first episode of Gotham ends. You're like, I only made it 47 minutes, dude. It turns out I gotta go right now.
Damn.
Dude, I want to get tatted up so bad. I just have so much other things to spend money on.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
Freaking insurance.
Because I would be, yeah, car payments.
I'm glad I didn't get tattooed because then I'd have a fucking broken back. I broke my back spinal, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. So like let's hear
Have
the
you seen that
story on
video?
that. Let's hear the
I
story
fucking
on
sneezed
that.
3 times.
Yeah.
That was it. I sneezed 3 times and I couldn't stand up straight.
Let's hear a.
That's it. Like, that's the long version.
reenactment of the sneeze. How many? Like how were they?
It
And,
was just
and
like
what
3,
length?
like whoom, whoom, and then the
Super
last one.
deep.
The last one was a big one, and then my
Oh,
lower
so
back
it was
like
that.
knotted up, and
you
I couldn't.
seized up. You seized and oh shit.
Damn.
For the listeners at home,
Spilt my beer.
You want to run right inside the kitchen or right inside the bathroom? There's a towel. But yeah, like it just hurt my back doing that. Like it was like it's the fucking oldest man thing I've ever done in my life. I've played golf before.
How old are you?
28.
28. Man,
Yeah.
you know what? Here's
That's
the deal.
what's sad.
Here's what your bro's doing.
I literally thought about it. I was like, this is for every time I made fun of my stepdad when his back hurt.
Right.
Like, this
oh my
is,
god. You know what that's from is not strengthening your back, bro.
Well, yeah, and then
It'll work
earlier at work, it was killing me.
Do
And
some
I couldn't
yoga.
figure out why. And when I got
I'm
home,
sorry about that, by the
oh,
way.
you're good. Whenever like at work, it was killing me. And when I got home, I laid down for like 20 minutes and then turned, and it popped fucking loud. And it felt a little. It still hurts real bad, but feels better. It feels
Right.
not as tight. So I'm pretty stoked on that.
Well, good. Well, good.
you know, if you do something besides play Rocket League and sit in the chair at work all day, you wouldn't have these problems anymore.
George, I know that.
Well, you brought up Rocket League a couple
Doctor.
times. Why don't you explain what Rocket League is now?
This
It's
'cause-
probably the greatest game ever invented
Right.
by anyone ever.
Is it
So-
just on the Xbox platform?
No, it's-
PlayStation 4. You can play it also on Twitch, or is it Twitch or
I know you can play on PC.
PC? Yeah, but it's a crossover platform. But it's so you got to use an app on PC, from what I understand, in order for it to work, and then you can play against either Xbox opponents or
And
PlayStation
so
opponents.
what is it? What do you do?
It's stand by.
You don't know what it is? I'm
No,
just
I
kidding.
know what it is.
It's
I know what it
dude,
is.
it's just rocket powered fucking cars that you play soccer with, and like my favorite right now is if you join them because like today's actually the day to join. It's the end of the season, so they'll start a new season tomorrow, I guess.
Yep.
Well, okay,
Either tomorrow morning or
if you
Monday
were-
morning,
So if
depending
you
on
were
where you're at.
if you were telling a 5-year-old what Rocket League was,
I
like,
would
to
first
the base, like what does it look like, and
the first thing you'd have to understand is that it's more physics than a video game, because
Right.
having to learn how to control those cars. I mean, even at the tiny speeds on the ground, it's
Okay,
insane
so
how
it's a
fast
racing
they turn.
game.
No, not at all. So you play different games. You've got soccer and hockey and basketball, and then there's a really cool game called Drop Shot where you pretty much fly.
so
and
it's
then
like on a field.
Yeah. So you're playing on a soccer field. That's the one that I always play, and it's 2, 3, 1. I'm not very good at one because I'm not
Yeah,
that
like
good.
2v2, 1v1,
So,
3v3.
Yeah, and
But right now they started this
Three
thing where you do
three
clans.
players versus like different.
Yeah,
numbers.
3v3,
us
yeah.
3 versus 3 other people
Oh, okay.
on the internet. But like they have this clan system now. So I have a clan called Yellow City Comedy.
whoop whoop.
And so if you're
wanna join that.
If you're in,
Hell
like,
yeah.
in front of your name says YCC, and then let's say all 3 of us are on YCC, right?
Right.
We're playing games. We're not getting matched up with anybody who's in a clan. Like 2 of them might be, but
I
one
think
of
they're
them's
called
not.
car clubs, not clans.
Whatever it is, it's simple enough. But,
Well, I mean,
but,
because
but let's say-
essentially,
hold on,
essentially
let's-
what you're doing.
So
'cause wait,
hold on. So whenever you get the clan match, if all 3 of them are in a clan that's the same one, and all 3 of us are too, it goes into a clan battle. So your cars automatically switch over to the whoever controls the clan sets them. Mine's yellow.
The
because
club,
you-
the
yeah.
club colors.
Yeah, club. But yeah, so it's just, it's just really, it's hard to explain because it's overwhelmingly intense. You're flying cars and trying to hit a ball into a goal.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
it's-
So
and you can
so
drive on the
essentially it's a
ceiling, you can
soccer-
drive on the
It's
walls.
a car-based soccer style court game.
So I think
You f-
I
like-
think the best description for the game is probably supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered battle cars.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
you're-
original name.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is hard to explain. Because I know what it is. I'm trying to get the exact.
I think at this point a lot of people, because they have it on ABC, right? Like they're literally doing competitions
Well, yeah.
that are
so
aired
I mean,
on TV now.
it's like it's mainstream.
It's
pretty
probably one of the
mainstream.
biggest games to ever exist.
I mean,
I
after
dig
that dumbass Fortnite game, but
Dude, Fortnite is unbelievable.
Like I said, it was fun. It was fun for a little while. I feel like the kids got involved in it's just too hard now. Like with the
No, man.
13-year-old.
Dude, that
You
shit
just gotta
took
get
over the
better.
world, bro.
just get
Like
better.
every kid knows every dance on there.
oh yeah,
It's incredible.
My
Like
son-
you go to the
my
grocery
son just
store,
texted
dude.
me.
just watch
They're
them.
dancing. Is he texting about Fortnite?
No, we have these games.
You wanna
We
get into a
actually
game?
have these games on text, and like they can text me from their iPads. It's funny as hell. Yeah, like I liked Fortnite. I don't like. First of all, when I go home at night, I lay down and like it's time to just fucking chill and watch TV.
Sure.
And my wife's there, and so like I don't play enough, and then like I get on and it's too hard, so it's daunting, and then so I just don't do it again.
Dude, battle royales are a little too much
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
I really tried, man. I tried
didn't.
to be on the PUBG wagon. I tried all that shit, but
I liked PUBG on my phone. I didn't really like it on the console.
it's so hard to commit to something for 45 minutes and then die one time and it's gone. And it's like, because we grew up playing Halo and Call of Duty, and fucking 007.
The respawn and shit.
Yeah, you respawn and you go back at it. Like you have in your you first want to get this number of kills with. So whenever you die and it's just over, and like, dude, if you die in like the first like 5 minutes, like it's such a shit feeling, dude.
Because it takes 45 minutes to get into a fucking game anyway.
Yeah.
On your phone, it does.
No. I'm talking about Fortnite. Just playing it on the consoles. It takes forever to get into a game, and then finally, whenever then you get the minute and a half.
You accumulated some shit. You accumulated some shit, and you're like, hell yeah, okay. And like you see somebody, you're like, pop, and then somebody from somewhere else kills you. Yeah.
Well, like, and then people, like, just like any other thing, they get really fucking good and impossible to beat, you know?
Oh, my boss's son, he's 16, 17, no, 16, got a letter from the people at Fortnite, and now he's sponsored by the makers of Fortnite. All he has to do is play an hour a day, and they pay for his fucking YouTube channel.
What?
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
I've known this kid before he could walk type shit, and now he gets paid to play video games. And I mean, not really paid,
that's why
but
I tell everybody to record and post everything you do on your games. Like,
oh yeah, I just recently started streaming my Rocket League. I had never thought about it.
Yeah, like just everything, because people are like, oh well, I suck.
Somebody will eventually watch it.
Yeah, like no, like it doesn't matter how good you are, like people will watch you play a certain part of a game.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I've definitely looked at the cheat codes to try to pass some shit on Halo or something.
Yeah.
But man, like, so I can't really equate it because I've spent hours on Rocket League, but playing that game Fortnite, the building gets intense. Like, I can't even understand
It's
any
too
part
much,
of that.
man.
But the guns are terrible. I mean, you're unloading on this guy with a machine gun and it doesn't even do anything.
But he kills you from 1,000 miles away.
Yeah,
with
a
shotgun.
pistol or something. Yeah,
Right.
But, like PUBG, they were a lot better about it. Between the phone and the consoles, they were really good about the guns being, closer to, you get hit with a pistol 2 or 3 times and you're going to die. You get hit with the AR, you're going to die in 2 shots.
Like, I'm going to play this video. This dude, like, he goes through, builds this, and then he knocks out everything.
Look how fast I build my trap tower now. It's like an art.
He's like, I'm a
No,
god.
watch,
He's
watch.
like, I'm a god. Look
Watch
at
what
this.
he does, dude. He puts traps all around the top, and then he cuts out the bottom floor, makes all the way to the top. He knocks out every floor, puts a bounce pad in the middle.
So it automatically throws them up there.
Creates doors so they're tempted to run in. He bounces himself up there, builds a platform. Watch.
Got him! Let's go!
Boom.
Wow.
Oh, we too quick with the trap tower.
Wow.
Dude, that's crazy. And then you're playing. Like, imagine that guy who just
That's so
died.
mean.
Yeah.
For real. And those guys have been in that game for like an hour already. And then he runs into a door and then smash right there last
and then like the guy set it up like he was set up for failure. That guy's getting launched. He has no way to avoid the traps. The moment he sets them off,
And that dude's getting paid.
I can't even see how they move so fast through selecting the parts and then moving around, changing your head position so you can put walls up, and then it's like,
fucking
oh my
crazy.
God. But
you gotta respect it on some level, though.
I can make aerial goals, so that's
I'm trying
that's
to.
kind of the difference.
I'm trying to train my son to do that. He
Dude,
he
let
likes
him
the video
go.
games.
Let him go.
And when I was younger, my parents were like, "Oh, y'all need to stay off.
Take
video
your ass
games.
outside.
Yeah, and I'm just
me
like,
too, dog.
I've been through school and whatever, and I'm just like, as long as they pass 70s, whatever, I'm not gonna fuck with them. My son likes games. I'm starting to like teach him how to like cast his own stuff.
Yeah.
And be able to talk. And by the time he's 14, 15, 16 years old,
He's gonna be sponsored by freaking Fortnite.
Yeah, he may have viewers and everything like that, and then I'm like, you're set up. There you go. Like, it's, maybe he wouldn't need college, or maybe he'll go to a different school that he wants to go to because he has the money.
At this point, what's that guy's name that is really good at Fortnite? Ninja or whatever.
Yeah,
that guy's
Ninja.
$500,000 a year just to play video games.
That's insane, man.
$500,000 to play video games.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
And that's not including wins and bonuses and shit like that.
Well, like you get so much money, and then they start getting assistants and like people then video and then more video things, and like it gets better and better and better, and then they get merch, and it just stacks and stacks.
And then they get
stacks.
Patreons, so like people are paying like $5 a month to watch these guys play. They get they get Patreon videos, but people are gonna like save them and put them on YouTube.
I mean, what are you doing watching other people's Fortnite? Like, I mean,
You know,
so somebody who watched that, I don't get it. Like, they can learn how to do that eventually after watching them, or what?
I saw that on Facebook originally, that one I just showed you, and I just remember being so like, that was one of the moments I was like, I'm not gonna, like, I'd already decided, like, I kind of didn't want to play the game.
Yeah.
And I saw that, and I was like, fuck that, dude.
Nope.
Honestly, like, it's like Skylar told me that one time about the magic cards, watching somebody open up the box.
Yeah.
It's like, you kind of suck, and you probably could never do this, but you like watching people, like, succeed, and so, like, that gets you off.
It's the same way. It's the same way that you watch the guy who killed you to see if he died.
That's why he's got so many views. You know, he's so good at it.
Oh man.
You know, people like watching other people fail, I guess. I don't know.
Which we'll be streaming probably tonight, Rocket League, right? A little bit at least.
I'm gonna get into that eventually.
Get down with it. I just got to figure out how to put the mixer stuff online so that way people can be like, oh, wow, this guy's not half terrible, just mostly.
Right. I like it when people are just really mean.
Oh, I do too, man. So I'm a Leo, and I get my feelings hurt really bad, but I don't ever say shit about it. But, like, during the roast battles and shit, when people are fucking going off, like, just getting, you know, just blowing off steam, trying to figure something out, like, that's the stuff I'm with, but not that intentional, you know, like, go kill yourself because you can't afford new pants. Like,
oh shit!
I mean, I got burned on my fucking pants, but I mean,
like, you know what? Right here on the stage, how about that, bro? I cut myself. Have you ever seen somebody cut themselves?
Dude,
people would be weirded out.
You won, bro. You won.
You won.
Like, I'm not saying it was a roast battle. We didn't say laughter had to win. We said best reaction. You got the best reaction.
Best reaction. I cut myself.
I've never heard gasps.
at a comedy show? Jesus, I'm here to laugh, not watch you guys fucking kill yourselves.
Oh my god. I feel like that. Like, my wife and I understand how suicide is like one of the number one killers of men in their 30s.
Yeah,
and dentists.
I need to get.
And it's like most men in their 30s, like almost any profession you have, you're just like, I'm a man, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, this sucks.
You know,
I wonder what the statistics are whenever they're like, so more men kill themselves than women.
Yeah.
More women attempt, right? I think more women attempt, more men
succeed because women, for women, it's
they can't do anything right.
Oh my god, that's so mean.
If you weren't going to, I was going to.
I heard you laugh. I was like, I'll say it.
Are we gonna get hate mail yet?
Come on.
Come on. If we can get the first hate mail because I'm on this episode, then by God.
Come on.
Right after.
It's not that I hate you. It's just because I don't want to listen to you.
I forgot what my point was now.
I can't remember. I don't know where you're going with that.
I was wondering, like, what the statistics are, if they're just like, I'm sad, or if they're like, I'm done. Like, just guys get fed up faster.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
They're like,
I'm sick of saying it.
Or how many it's
I already
because,
used
like,
all
they
my 6
accidentally,
days.
like,
I already used all my sick days this year. It's only fucking March.
I used all my sick days up. Might as well kill myself.
And it's only the 6th.
This is dark.
And then we're not playing like rap music. We're gonna play metal at the end. So it's just that extra kick you guys needed.
Oh man, what was the movie where the guy tied her up and left her tied to the bed and then turned on the metal music that kept skipping?
Fucking Spun.
Yeah,
yes.
John Leguizamo. Yeah,
dude,
he just had that
like,
shit fucked up. She's tied to the bed, butt ass naked. He's tweaked the fuck out, and he turns on this fucking metal music and it plays for like 15 seconds, and then it'll fucking back up. So he turns it on and walks out, and so she's stuck in the bed for like 3 days just listening to this shit.
That's crazy.
It's fucking awesome.
Was that
His name was Spider.
Yeah, Spider.
That's
but that wasn't
nickname.
the guy that tied him up, though. That was that kid, that weird ass kid that was like went to go get that meth.
Oh yeah. The main character Spider was just
John Leguizamo.
Yeah, he was just
it was a good one.
side
And
character,
Brittany Murphy was in that one.
Yeah, looking fucked up and delicious.
Yeah, she did look good in that one. I actually went to buy that movie because I really related with it for some reason.
I can't because I used to do meth, and it's really good to look at it and see how fucked up I don't want to be anymore.
Yeah, I only did meth once or twice.
Yeah, whenever you see it, like dude, there's so many times I see somebody walking down the street, and I'm like I've thought to myself, I don't want to be that guy, and then I've thought, thank God I'm not that person.
Right, because you very well could be.
Dude, two times that I said no when I could have said yes, I could have been that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
One bad night. It takes one fucking bad night to become that guy.
Takes one fucking bad night.
And then you're walking down
become
6th Street with no
that
shoes
guy.
on, and your feet are all black.
Yeah, dude. You got any change? Like, you asked me 8 seconds ago.
And getting pissed off at people because they're not giving you their change.
Yeah. Terrible. Anyways,
Terrible.
I'm glad I'm not on meth. Stick to weed, kids.
Terrible.
Wah, 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 wah.
All right. Well, let's go from there. Like, I don't have a quote again. Like, I'm just horrible at this. I don't even know.
We can quote Donald Trump. This hurricane was the wettest in terms of water.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that an actual quote?
Yes.
Like, something like that. Well,
He actually said that? I mean, I've got him on my Twitter, but he blows my shit up. And
it was
I
a
don't pay
video.
attention
He
to it.
said it. Like he.
Oh man,
Yeah,
is
play
that
the
is that
video.
like the new Keeler?
Let's actually play him. Let's actually play old. Let's all play old Daddy old Donnie old.
Hell yeah.
The D-Man Donnie.
The D-Man Donnie. Hey, let's play the D-Man Donnie.
Hey, just grab him by the pussy.
He taught you. He taught you how to do it.
I mean,
I learned it from you, Dad.
if she wasn't my daughter, I'd probably date her. That's probably the fucking weirdest thing you could ever say. in
Okay,
your
so
whole
since
life.
we don't have a
Right.
quote, we're gonna let the guy who delivered the quote just do it himself. You know what I mean? I think that's the best way to do this one because normally your quotes are kind of inspirational or funny. This guy said the dumbest thing ever, and he's also leading our country. So
Well, yeah, we've been known for quoting politicians a few times.
yeah, dude, D-Man wackadoo hair Donnie.
Yeah. He won't butcher it. He won't butcher it. I think I butchered.
No, he butchers it himself. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's right.
He butchers
That's right.
himself.
Right.
I like he was like,
he butchers
dude,
himself.
in like 100 years when they go back and look at quotes, you know how like in school we're taught quotes?
Oh my
I just
God.
want to thank all of the incredible men and women who have done such a great job in helping with Florence. This is a tough hurricane, one of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water.
From the standpoint
Rarely
of
have
water.
we had an experience like it, and it certainly is
I mean,
not
I get what
good.
you're going for, bud, but
the
come
people
on.
of North Carolina, South
Your
Carolina,
speechwriters let you say
Virginia,
that?
all of the areas affected.
This is like take 12. He's like,
You've been
he won't
incredible.
say, he
Just
won't quit
print
saying
lots of
water.
life.
Quit saying what?
He won't quit saying it's wetter than water. What the fuck?
This is the wettest water ever.
Like,
Wettest in
Donnie,
terms of water.
stop it!
Oh man, somebody get him a Diet Coke. Get him out of there.
Somebody get him
a Diet Coke and get him the fuck out of there.
He's all pausing. He's like having.
Dude, I'm pretty sure he's just a puppet. Like, you know, like not like an Illuminati puppet. Like he died and there's a dude in a suit. Like he's a fucking puppet. There's no way this shit's real. He's the first AI. You know how like whenever robots say weird shit, like you know what I'm talking about? Like
Oh my
he's the
God.
first like highest level AI, but he still hasn't quite got it in. So
Yeah. Oh my
it's
God.
the wettest
I love
of water. Like
No,
you know,
no,
on,
I won't
on
never
Mars
unsee
Attack.
that.
What if he's two
On Mars
midgets?
Attacks, when the lady walks in and she can't quite get the hands
yeah.
right because she's floating, right? That's him, dude. That's the old alien guy, Donnie. That's
What if it's just two midgets with a bad wig?
oh, dude. It's two kids in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually worked. They gave it to us.
And the one inside the trench coat is the dude tweeting. Yeah.
the whole time it's just Donald, give me your phone. Like, all right, you're gonna have it. And see,
I'm gonna go talk about how water's wet real quick.
I was
I'm
so confused by that when I joined Twitter. I was like,
gonna go
is
tell the
this is
nation
real.
that
He
there's so
really
much water and it's
he
all
really
wet.
does this.
I'll let the
All right.
nation
Surely-
know how
I
wet
don't know
water
if-
really is.
Play us out, brother.
All right. Peace.
Rage, rage, rage. just don't give up.